Good afternoon and welcome to Pakistan Today from our Islamabad studio. I'm Chris Taylor. Prime Minister Shehbaz Sharif has announced that a peace agreement between the United States and Iran has been reached, marking a significant diplomatic development in the region. According to the Prime Minister, both sides have agreed to the immediate and permanent termination of military operations on all fronts, including in Lebanon. He said the official signing ceremony is scheduled for Friday, the 19th of June in Switzerland. Prime Minister Shehbaz expressed gratitude to Washington and Tehran for pursuing a diplomatic resolution, and also thanked Qatar for helping facilitate the talks. He further acknowledged the leadership of Saudi Arabia and Turkey for what he described as immense contributions to the peace process. Mediators are expected to hold a series of meetings this week to finalize technical details before the formal signing ceremony. In a related development, U.S. President Donald Trump says the peace deal with Iran is now complete and has announced major maritime measures following the agreement. In a post on Truth Social, Trump said he has authorized the toll-free opening of the Strait of Hormuz, one of the world's most important oil shipping routes. He also announced the immediate removal of the United States naval blockade, stating that commercial and international shipping should resume without restrictions. Trump described the move as part of a new phase following the reported agreement between Washington and Tehran. Meanwhile, former U.S. President Barack Obama has expressed caution regarding any new agreement with Iran. In an interview, Obama said a future deal under President Trump is unlikely to represent a major improvement over the 2015 nuclear agreement. He argued that the earlier deal had functioned effectively for a considerable period before the United States withdrew from it. Obama emphasized that diplomacy remains the most effective way to avoid conflict and warned against relying solely on pressure or military action. Iranian President Masoud Pezeshkian has also signaled support for continued engagement with Washington. According to the Iranian presidency, the Supreme National Security Council has concluded that negotiations should continue despite criticism from hardline factions. Pezeshkian said the council remains responsible for key decisions involving war and diplomacy. His remarks come as debate continues within Iran over relations with the United States and the future of nuclear negotiations. Turning to regional developments, United Nations Secretary-General Antonio Guterres has condemned Israeli strikes on Beirut, describing them as a serious escalation at a crucial moment for peace efforts. Guterres said the attacks took place despite a ceasefire, and at a time when diplomatic momentum appeared to be building between the United States and Iran. He warned that further military action could undermine ongoing negotiations and urged all parties to exercise maximum restraint. Now to environmental news from Punjab. The provincial government has decided to expand the Liquid Tree project as part of efforts to improve air quality and combat urban pollution. The initiative uses microalgae technology to absorb carbon dioxide and help reduce smog in densely populated areas. Chief Minister Mariam Nawaz says Pakistan's first EPA-certified liquid tree will be relocated from Faisalabad to Lahore, with additional installations planned for malls and public spaces. For more on this story, we go to our correspondent Drake Rowland in Lahore.
Now to environmental news from Punjab. The provincial government has decided to expand the Liquid Tree project as part of efforts to improve air quality and combat urban pollution. The initiative uses microalgae technology to absorb carbon dioxide and help reduce smog in densely populated areas. Chief Minister Mariam Nawaz says Pakistan's first EPA-certified liquid tree will be relocated from Faisalabad to Lahore, with additional installations planned for malls and public spaces.
Thank you, Drake. And finally, in sports, Germany made an impressive start to their World Cup campaign with a commanding 7-1 victory over debutants Curaçao in Houston. Germany took an early lead through Felix Nmecha before Curaçao briefly leveled through Livano Comenencia. The German side quickly regained control with goals from Nico Schlotterbeck, Kai Havertz, Jamal Musiala, Nathaniel Brown, and Deniz Undav. Havertz scored twice, including a penalty, as Germany dominated throughout the second half to secure a convincing opening win in Group E. That's all for now. You're watching Pakistan Today. I'm Chris Taylor.